Hi everyone, it's Nikki Lou, Paranormal VP, with another story for y'all today. Today I'll be talking about 4 cases of paranormal incidents that y'all probably not have heard about because of everything else that goes on in the world and the chaos. So without further ado, I would like to get started, get this rolling for y'all. Don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. Okay, so let's get started. Nice. Okay, our first case. Case 1. It's called the Ouija Board. Texas police responded to a call in 2012 for an assault with a deadly weapon. When they arrived at the location, they found 2 15-year-olds. One of them had stabbed the other in the abdomen. Luckily, they survived the attack after spending time in the hospital. When the police questioned the attacker, he said the Ouija board told him to do it. The Ouija board made him believe that his friend was the root to all his problems. I hope y'all know not to use the Ouija board. I know not to use the Ouija board. I will not use it. I am proud to say I'm a Ouija board virgin. Hello. No Ouija board for this girl. Please don't use it. Bad things happen. You open in a portal. Now, I'll do tarot. I don't know if that's calling me a hypocrite. But it is what it is. I've not had too many problems with a tarot. Too much. I mean, a couple, but nothing like what people experience with a Ouija board. But anyway, I digress. Case 2. Mysterious footprints. In Michigan, there's a brewing company that has been dealing with strange hauntings at the historic location. Workers have said there's almost always children's footprints on the wooden floor. During remodeling, they were taking out a wall when they noticed there were footprints behind the wall. That was the first time that floor has seen sunlight in 127 years, people. That is a long time. And to even say, I would have loved to have been there. They removed the wall and there's a footprint behind it. That gives us evidence that paranormal entities could pass through solid wall, brick, nothing. Don't matter. Don't matter to them. It's nothing. But to have it behind that wall is amazing. Just amazing. I digress. Case 3. A haunted mirror. When 20-year-old Joseph bought a mirror from his landlord, he didn't expect to unleash a demon into his home. After installing the mirror, him and his roommate started having nightmares. On one occurrence, he awoke from a nightmare with scratches on his back. In hope of getting rid of the demon, they said they sold the mirror on eBay. Now, if you own a mirror and you got weird stuff happening home, there you go. That's why, because this dummy want to sell a mirror on eBay. Come on. But anyway, if you have it, I hope, please don't do that. Do not sell your haunted objects on eBay. Please do not do that. Why would you want to inflict what you're going through to someone else? Do you think someone else wants to go through that? I don't think so. But anyway, that's their business. I believe I've had a haunted object before. My tarot cards. I have a deck. I use it on investigations all the time. And I was about to go on an investigation in like 2 days, and I wanted my tarot cards, and I could not find them. I tore my apartment upside down. I tore every bag I take on investigations upside down, and I could not find them. They weren't where they should have been. If I took them out of my bag, they weren't there. But I called my husband and I was like, I can't find my tarot cards. I don't know what to do. I said, and he was like, well, where did you last put them? I said, I didn't unpack them. He said, right, you didn't unpack them. I'm not crazy. I didn't unpack them. And 30 minutes passed. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just buy another deck. So I buy another deck. It's gonna be there in 2 days. Great. I was so happy. And I went get my laptop to do some EVP work, and my tarot cards are in that bag, and they weren't there when I was searching earlier that day, sorry. They weren't there. That was really weird. Scared me. GB, like, scared me. But I don't use those terry outs no more, because just in case that some is attached to it, that I don't inflict that onto someone else if I use the terry outs to help someone, like to, you know, read them like terry outs do. And I love my tarot cards. Like, I was so happy when I got them. Like, I was ecstatic. I had my books. I was ready. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to learn how to do this. And no. Sorry, I was telling my dog no. But I was so excited that I finally had them and all this. And but I put them up. I didn't mess with them after that because I was too scared that I would hurt someone or something, you know. Hold up. My dog was chewing on my charger. I had to stop her. I didn't want to break it. That's the only one I got. But anyway, I digress. Like I said, tarot cards, they're safe. They won't hurt no one. I don't even use them anymore. I got 2 other sets that came in a couple days later. So I wasn't even worried about it, you know. Okay, but I digress. Case 4. Now, this one you might have heard about. It was on the news. I don't know if everyone saw it. I know I saw it, even though it was in Indianapolis and I lived in Louisiana or Alabama when I heard about it at the time. I don't know which one, but one of those places. The Demon House. LaToya and her 3 children moved into a new home in Indianapolis, the year of 2011. As soon as they moved in, they started having weird supernatural occurrences. In December, swarms of black flies swarmed their home, and heavy footsteps occurred nightly. Then things turned sinister when demons tried possessing her 3 children. LaToya's children had bruises on them that eventually got noticed by the schools. When DCS went to the home to investigate, they witnessed what the family was going through. The family moved out as fast as they could soon after. Experts of the paranormal told them there was over 200 demons residing in their new home. That is just crazy. I couldn't imagine living with that many people, nothing less living with things I couldn't see. That many at that, and that aggressive. That's horrible. If you search this, you will find videos on it. There's a video of her during an interview, and the news crew went and they interviewed her. Pictures will be right there of the picture they took. It actually has a paranormal being in the window, like looking, like waiting. And she does say this, like they wait for people that come, like they know when people are about to visit or hurt them or try to take their children away, because they get more aggressive with her and with the children as time goes on whenever someone comes to visit them. Now, if anyone doesn't know, Ghost Adventures, Zach Bagans and Aaron Goodwin. Well, Zach Bagans bought the property, and so that way Latoya and her family could move out without any lawyers or any backlash on her part. So he had them move out. He bought the home, and he did a documentary on it, and then they demolished it because he tried to exorcise the demons, but a couple went away, but a lot of them stayed because they were so horrible and they were so strong demonic beings that they didn't leave. But yeah, the documentary should be coming out. I can't wait. And here's a picture of them demolishing it. It's really crazy. But yeah, I hope that helps. Oh yeah, and when one of the CDCs went to the hospital with the toys, children, and her, she witnessed one of the boys walking backwards on top of the ceiling on the hospital walls, walking backwards up the hospital walls. I would have saw it myself if I saw that in real life. Seeing it on a movie and seeing it in real life is 2 different things. I would have been horrified of it. I don't think I could have dealt with that. But I have my own paranormal story to tell y'all. About, I want to say 6 years ago, 6 years ago, when we lived in Louisiana, we moved into an apartment when we were just starting out after we had our son, and I was so excited to get our own apartment, to live on our own bills and all that, and not to pay bills, just to know that you're on your own, you're doing it yourself. And we went and looked at the apartment. It was So beautiful. I loved it, everything about it. But then we got to my Dorian. We got to what would be my son's room, and it has satanic symbols all over the walls. I'm talking about the pentagram. I'm talking about the Eye of Geezer. They had the pie symbol. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure. I'll look it up and maybe I'll put a picture if I figure it out. To give y'all a definition of it. But it was just crazy. I just couldn't believe it. And the only thing I could figure out is they were trying to open a portal. I did not know then what I know now. I wish I did. Shame on me. I wouldn't have moved there. I'd be like, look, put me in the back because I ain't living here, because all the shit, all the stuff that happened to us in that apartment, it all adds up to what they possibly were doing in that apartment. And I know to open portals, and when people do satanic worshiping, they sacrifice animals, and that is so horrible. But it all adds up. And a couple weeks after we moved in, she painted over it, we moved in, blah blah blah. My son's grandparents came get him for the weekend, and they always come get him. They love him, but it was fine with me because I had a lot to do. I still had some unpacking to do, getting settled, and after I was finished, I sat down to watch TV to relax and wait for Dorian to come home, and I hear scratching in the hallway. I did not. I thought it was an animal, but I went and look anyway to make sure it wasn't in the closet. And I love animals, so if it would have been like a rat or something, I probably would have, not a rat, a mouse, or like a little mouse, like this small, I would have called it and put it outside, like in a jar or something. But nothing was there. But inside the closet were these marks, like someone was clawing at it, like human, like on top, not at the bottom, on top. And there was no way an animal could have done that. So I was like, man, it was just animal, whatever. I want to sit back down. And a couple minutes passed, and it started again. But this time, it got louder and louder. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about this. It was so horrible. It was so loud. It was like a cat in a litter pan almost, but against wood. Like, it was loud, like scraping, relentlessly. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. I grabbed my cigarettes. I smoked at the time. I grabbed my cigarettes. I grabbed my lighter. I grabbed the extension cord to plug my phone outside just in case if it died. I grabbed the book. I don't know what else I grabbed, but I was gone. I was like, you know what? Whatever. I went outside to wait for my husband. I called him. I was like, look, when you coming home? Because I'm scared out my mind right now. I need someone here to put me peace of mind. And he was like, I'll be another 30 minutes, but it was an hour. But it was fine. I didn't care as long as I didn't have to go back in that house. Sorry, my dog's moving the thing. But yeah, it was scary for me. I have a lot of paranormal stories for y'all, so please keep coming back. Watch my videos, subscribe, hit the little bell so that way you know when I post, because when I post, you know it's on. But anyway, but yeah, please subscribe. I love y'all, that whoever subscribed. Please come back for more, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I love doing it. So thanks. Stay scared, Nikki Lose.